welcome to my weekly review for Raw and Smackdown. So this was Raw. What was the date? Yes, the 3rd of June 2013, and for Smackdown, I believe it was about 7th of June 2013. So, well, it's still a little bit boring, but all I can say for Raw is that Daniel Bryan steals the show, and it was completely mind-blowing. His performances and everything was very good. It was superb by Daniel Bryan. He completely made my day for watching Raw. So this is my recap for Raw and SmackDown. But anyway, Raw opened with the news that Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon said that Triple H will be facing off again with Curtis Axel, but they will not be letting him to compete, which was met with a chorus of complete boos. And pretty much this Stephanie said that this decision is not about the universe. I need you guys to not be selfish, because and he said that that her children and her family was completely crying when Triple H collapsed and had a concussion facing Curtis Axel about a few weeks ago. So she doesn't want that to happen again, but it's obviously due for the storyline, and that's kind of a letdown for the universe, including me, because I'm part of the universe. But I wanted Triple H to compete tonight, and be a superstar that he is, and not be that COO. We wanted the cerebral assassin. And then this makes Vince McMahon come and say that she's right, and I agree with her. And he's saying that the decision is definitely not about the universe. It's about basically it's about Triple H himself. It's about the family, and they just want to do what's best for Triple H and for his health and for his complete everything like that, and his family, and for the company as well, that Triple H should not be injured again. And pretty much, that's a little bit that I do agree with that, but it's part of the storyline, obviously part of the storyline, and we all know that Triple H can compete, so it doesn't really affect me that much. It doesn't really persuade me that Triple H, I feel sorry for them or anything like that. So it doesn't really persuade me that much. But anyway, The Shield defeated Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Randy Orton. So this actually, wait a minute, I want to do the stars thing. Basically, the Triple H and the Vince McMahon thing, I think that was 2.5 out of 5 stars. The Shield beating Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Randy Orton, this was a pretty decent match, back and forth match, which was pretty okay. I'll give that a 3 out of 5 stars. Triple H was actually backstage looking for Vince, and basically what happened is that they still did not let him. Triple H said that he will be wrestling tonight, but then Vince said that Triple H should not do something that he will regret, and pretty much the Usos defeated the Primetime Players in a quick match with Darren Young pinning after basically Darren Young was pinned after a top rope splash. I give this match a 2 out of 5 stars. Alberto defeating Big Langston. I gotta say, this is really getting boring, because it's just Del Rio and Langston facing each other week after week after week. It's getting very good. Very boring. Sorry, that came out wrong. So I'd give this match a 1.5 out of 5 stars. Sheamus defeating Cody Rhodes with that mustache, obviously. I would give this match a 2 out of 5 stars. The Great Khali defeating Fandango, I would give this match a 2 out of 5 stars. The Miz defeating Wade Barrett, I would give this a 3 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty good match because the Miz won, and the Miz won by submission. The contract signing was okay as well, because Paul Heyman represented CM Punk and Chris Jericho. Both signed the contract for a match between Jericho and Punk. This actually for the first time did not actually have any action, and it didn't have any attacking or anything like that. It didn't have any fight. So it was all just the two bantered, just completely talking back and forth until Jericho stuffed the contract down Heyman's trousers, and pretty much he said that, file that in your undercrackers. And this, I would give this pretty much of a letdown. To be honest, I would give this 2 out of 5 stars. The Wyatt family, this looks pretty good. It could be in the next big. I don't actually think this could actually be this. I don't think that what's his name, Bray Wyatt could actually work. He looks like a face, kind of, you know. He looks like the next Brodus Clay. But this was a great match. It really was just a great match. Daniel Bryan defeating Ryback. I would give this. I would give it a 3. No, you know what? I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. This was a disqualification match, but it was a terrific match. They really showed both men in a great light, and basically Daniel Bryan beat Ryback, and then afterwards Ryback beat down on Daniel Bryan and some more until John Cena ran down and then saved them, and then Curtis Axel's music hit, leading to a match with John Cena, and then Curtis Axel beat John Cena again. The awesomeness of Axel continued at that time, with the perfect person taking his record to a 3-0 after beating Cena by a count out. It was a pretty good match. I would give this match a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty, you know what, I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, I would say that Daniel Bryan and the Ryback was much better. But it was a pretty good edition of Raw. I would say that there's not much actually going on, not much storylines, but the action are good. The actions are pretty good. But I would give the whole show. You know what? I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's still not enough for a 3 at least, but it's half. So sorry about the computer. I think the laptop that I'm doing right now. I just need to blah, blah, blah. And pretty much, you know, the whole show is just completely it's getting ruined by Alberto and Biggie Langston just back and forth having matches. No, I mean, like, there's even no disqualification. I mean, there's no stipulation into the matches. There should at least be a stipulation to the matches, at least. Anyway, Smackdown opened with Miz TV featuring Daniel Bryan and Kane. They argued over whether Daniel Bryan was the weakest link or not, and then Kane stormed off. So I'll give this segment a 3 out of 5 stars. Actually, you know what? 2.5 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to go all that excited. Curtis Axel pinned Chris Jericho after CM Punk's music played and Jericho was completely distracted. Everyone was like, oh my god. And then some people actually said holy shit. And then Jericho nailed Axel with the code breaker after the bell. There was Kane confronting Ryback backstage to a match for later on, but Alberto Rio versus Heath Slater actually never began because of 3MB attacking Del Rio, and then he and Ricardo ran them off, and then Dolph Ziggler appeared on the Titantron saying that he is cleared to return the ring and would at Raw this Monday. So Dolph Ziggler will be competing and he'll be returning to the WWE on Raw. Kane defeated Ryback by disqualification after being put through a table. Damien Sandow did an intellectual challenge with Sheamus, which they had a computer that seemed like a little throwback to the anonymous general manager. And then Sheamus kicks the computer but gets laid out by Damien Sandow. Fandango. I forgot about the stars. I would give the Kane versus Ryback, I give that a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I would give the Chris Jericho and Curtis Axel, I'll give that a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I'll give the Alberto Rio and Heath Slater segment, I'll give that a little bit of a 2.5 out of 5 stars. And now it's going back to the Damien Sandow and Sheamus, I would give this a 2.5 out of 5 stars. And Fandango and Zack Ryder, I would give that, well, Fandango defeat Zack Ryder, I'll give that a 2 out of 5 stars. And Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton defeated the Shield by a DQ. Bryan accidentally nailed Randy Orton during the match. Basically, Randy Orton nailed him with an RKO. So this was a pretty decent SmackDown. I would say better than Raw. It's need a little bit more storylines, but it's good action. But I'd give the whole show a 3 out of 5 stars. and I would give the main event, I would give that a 3 out of 5 stars. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watch SmackDown and Raw, and I hope you keep on spreading my videos around. And I'll see you guys very soon. And I want your comments about what you thought about the results and how I can improve on them and all that stuff. So please do leave your comments below. I love you guys leaving comments below. It's really appreciated. So please keep on doing that, and that'd be really cool. But anyway, until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.